back and forth. Just rotate your ankle back and forth using your toe as a fulcrum. And then put your foot down and just rock it back and forth. You want to go as far as you can without going past your comfort level. Another one I like is I love to do this. Can you see? So if we do 8 or 16 in each direction, that's great. And then let's just do the same series on the other side. So we're rocking the heel back and forth, the toe down, and put the foot down and back and forth, side to side. Okay. All right, so last week we learned calling block push. And so we did a deflect parry punch and finally calling block push. So I'd like to go over deflect parry punch. All right. So the deflect parry punch is it's this movement, right? Making a fist and punching over the fist. All right. So the way we set up for this is, let's see, we go open and close. All right. And then we go into play the lute. All right. And the play the lute is going to be done with the right hand up and the left hand down. Like so. Okay. So we have my right hand is up, my palm is facing left, left hand is down, palm facing right. The left fingers are about the height of my right elbow, and my right hand is up about the height of my head, like I'm playing a harp. Okay, and the move is simple. We're going to turn the hands over, so the front hand is still up high. It's turned to face out. The left hand turns the face up. And then what we do is we slide the hands past each other, thrusting out the lower hand, out straight up to a throat, up to the level of face, let's say. And the other hand slides down past the palm down to the right thigh or hip, if we're sitting. Okay. Then we turn the palms over again, leaving them where they are. And we slide the right palm up, passing it past the left palm, which comes down to the waist. Now the right hand is up, palm up. The left hand is down to the waist, palm down. The finger straight out of the right palm. This is called a knife strike. All right. Then we just simply meet two fists without changing the positions of the palms. And we rotate the right arm across to the waist, and at the same time we punch over the wrist. So the right arm is folded down so that the fist goes to the left in front of the chest, and the right left fist comes up and punches over the wrist, up straight. So the angle is up. It's not in and out. It's actually up over the wrist. And then what we learned last week was you simply open your hands. So now your hands are crossed and your wrists are kind of together. The palms are facing out and your arms are crossed. locked at the wrist. And then you're going to draw the palms back with the palms open. And you'll see you forms a little triangle as you pull them apart and bring them in and down to the shoulders, about a few inches from the shoulders. So your palms are facing out and the fingers are pointing slightly towards your head. And the thumbs are actually pointed toward each other, lined up toward each other. And then all you do is push out straight. All right. And so really what you're doing here is after the punch, you're opening your hands up, expecting somebody to come in to try to grab you around the throat or around the shoulders. And as they come in, you split that force with this calling block move, opening the hands up, drawing them back and down, splitting the person's arms aside so that the energy goes past you. And then all you do is push them forward. You push out and you push them away. So that's what we're doing here. All right. So if we start from play the loop, once again, with the left, with the right palm up near the head, elbows pointing straight down. The left palm is at fingertips at the level of the elbow of the right hand, and the palms are lined up, so they're right in front of you, just like you're playing a flute, playing a lute, and your arms are at 90 degrees. Each one is 90 degrees angle, right? One down, one up. Okay, then you turn the palms over. Slide one. Slide meaning slide past the palms sliding past each other. So the left hand is palm facing out, fingers out. Back palm is palm facing down at the hip. Turn the palms over, push again. Okay. Make two fists and punch. Fold up the right hand down, arm over, across your chest and punch over the top. Open the hands up, pull back and down, and then push forward. Okay, so that's the new move for today. Today is calling block push. And all you're doing is from the punch over wrist or forearm, you're just opening the hands up, the fingers out, turning them facing out. So they're crossed and your wrists are crossed. And then pulling them back in and down, the elbows down as you pull them in to the chest. It's calling block push. Pretty easy, all right? So if we start from the beginning of the set, all right? So you sit up straight. We're going to go through the set and add this move. Relax, hands on our knees or thighs, whatever you want to do. You can even put your arms down if you can. And now tuck your chin in and take a few deep breaths and get settled, get centered. And bring the hands up with the arms straight out. You want some bow in your arms too, not out straight like rigid. Relax so that there's a bow in your arm, in both arms. And you bring the palms up. The fingers are dangling down. And you bring your arms up so that they're horizontal and parallel, straight out. And then you bring, like you're holding a ball, and then bring the ball in and down to your waist. You're still holding the ball, fingers pointing out. And then push out straight. And bring the hands in again to the chest. And open and close, taking a deep breath in and out. okay? And now single whip, turn the palms facing out. They're up about chest high, about 10 inches or 10 inches away from your chest, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna extend them a few inches out and then open them parallel, like swallows' wings. Open them out like you're opening a set of curtains and lean to the left, following the movement of the left hand as it moves out to the left. And now shift your weight to the right and bring the left palm over to the right under the right elbow. Now your right hand is up near your face and the palms are lined up the right shoulder. And then you're going to switch up and down, nice and slow, maintaining the distance between the palms the same. So now my left palm is up near my head and right palm down near my hip or near my waist. And now pulling both palms over to the left together, to the left shoulder line. And I'm going to switch again, up and down, and pull to the right, nice and slow together, both palms together. I want to do that a couple more times. I'm going to switch up and down, breathing in, turning together to the left, switch up and down, turning together to the right, shoulder line. And now I'm going to turn the lower hand up, palm facing up. Bring it up in an arc, past the right arm, move it up over to the left. So now the palms are facing each other and I'm facing straight. So I've turned slightly to straight. And now the palms are opposite each other holding a ball again. What do you know? I'm ready to open and close. Good, open and close. All right. Now we're going to do brush knee. So for brush knee, we're going to rotate both forearms over to the left. So the fingers of the right hand are going to touch or almost touch the elbow, left elbow. And I'm going to turn and look to the left, and my left palm is up opposite my left ear, facing me. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sweep out with the right hand, extending it and sweep out and block across and push with the left arm straight forward and bring the right palm down to my hip. And now my left palm is straight out. My right palm is down at the hip. The thumb touching the hip. Okay? And so the palm that's up, all right, the left palm is going to turn and push out straight. That's a strike, push out straight. At the same time, the palm on my right palm, which is near or on my left elbow, is going to sweep across straight out, like in a circle, straight out. And imagine you're blocking a strike coming across. And then when it reaches the right side of me, it's going to come in, right? So it's going to block out and around in a circle. And then when I'm facing forward, it's going to come right in. And so it ends up palm down at my right hip. And they happen at the same time. So by the time my left palm is straight out and striking at its full distance, my right palm has come down to my hip. So you want to time these so that they are together. And again, that's a yin yang principle. We don't want to be out of balance here. So I would not be in balance if my strike out with my left hand happened before my right palm swept across and came back down to my right hip. And so maybe that takes a little bit of practice, but that's what you're trying to achieve. And that's what makes Tai Chi, it gives Tai Chi that flowing energy or motion, like water, right? Okay, good. So now we're here. So now next step is play the loop. So just bring the right hand up and bring the left hand down, and just, circular motions like we're grabbing a wheel at the top and the bottom and turning it to the left. So now my right palm is up near my face, palm facing to the left, and my left palm is down at my waist, lined up vertically with the right palm at my head, and the palm down at my waist, which is the left palm, is going to be facing to my right. So I'm kind of playing this loop up and down in front of me. My arms are bent about 90 degrees. All right. So deflect, parry, punch is next, right? So we just turn the palms over, maintaining the distance between them. We just turn them over so they're facing each other. And then we slide the lower palm up and the top palm down so that they slide past each other right out in front of us. And we keep going until the left palm facing up, the fingers are straight out, strikes out straight, and the right palm is palm facing down again near the, we're touching the hip. And so again, that when you do this strike and pull, you're pulling down with that one hand and striking out with the other. You want them to end up at their endpoints at the same time. Okay? And we do it again. Now we just turn the palms over, facing each other. So the front palm is down, the lower palm near the hip is up. And we just slide them past each other so that they slide past each other with the right palm coming up, palm facing up, fingers straight out, left palm down near the fingers facing forward as well, but palm down near the hip. So here we go. We make two fists. We fold the right fist over and down to the left. So we're rotating 90 degrees. And so the arm is in front of our chest, folded over. And we come up at the same time and strike over that wrist. And so for those of you who have trouble seeing this, is if my right hand is making a fist, my elbow is facing directly to the right, and the fist is right in front of my chest. So I've just folded it over down to the left, rotated 90 degrees. My right elbow is facing directly to the right, and my left fist is facing directly to the left. And I'm just striking over that with the left fist. All right. And the orientation of the fist, the left fist striking over the right wrist, is with the eye of the palm up. So now the eye of the palm, instead of we talked about the heart of the palm, which is the fingers up. The eye of the palm is that hole that you see when you make a fist and just look down. All right, that's the eye, and that eye should be facing up. Okay, so it's different than the exercise we do with the kick and the punch, where we punch out and we end up with the knuckles pointing out, and the eye of the fist either pointing to the left or to the right. In this case, we're punching the eye up over the wrist. Everyone got that? And now the new move that we learned today, I think hopefully we learned today. Maybe we did this last week. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But we're going to open the hands up, and we get our hands crossed at the wrist. Turn them facing out, and now draw them back in with the elbows down. And then we're just a few inches in front of the upper chest, palm facing out, like we're going to push something. And you should see your hands are making a triangle because the fingers are pointing slightly up and the thumbs are pointing toward each other. And now you just push. And as you push, drop them down a little bit and push down and up, just a little bit. It gives it a little more energy because circular motions give things more energy than just straight motions. Okay, now bring your hands in and rotate them so their palms are facing each other now. And bring them in to your chest as we've done twice before. And we're going to open and close and breathe in and out. So that's the next move, is open and close. And so we're calling block, push, bring the hands in, open and close. So if we have our hands crossed out in front of us, like before, at the wrist, and we bring the hands in, calling block, elbows down, bring the palms in, palms facing up. Drop them down a little bit to about mid-chest and pushing out slowly. And now bring them in and sort of form that ball again, like you're holding that ball around the sides as you bring them in. And open and close. Okay, so let's stop here. Now, next week, we're going to do the closing move, which again is very simple, like open and close, but we got to leave something for next week. And so that's what we'll do.